First, I'd like to thank Lisa, the League of Women Voters, for organizing this event and contributing this time. I'd like to first assure everyone that my mental stability is intact. As I've been told many times, I must be crazy for running for elected office in Norwalk. Please allow me now to explain my motivation for running and how I plan to help. What motivated me to run is when my property taxes. Is this mic working or is this?
Yeah.
Closer to your mouth.
What motivated me to run was when my property taxes continued to rise, my children's school began to struggle. And finally, after watching larger and larger retail and residential projects take shape, I decided I had to take a more active role. Using my experience in construction and property management, I reviewed Norwalk's recent development, hoping to find the logic behind it and possible revenue streams that would eventually get Norwalk help Norwalk with its financial stress. What I've found in recent projects are straining our infrastructure budget and providing little in return. If you look at the facts, we have a population of over 86,000, and Norwalk's infrastructure has not kept pace with our current development plans. Our schools are overcrowded and struggling financially. Poverty rates are high, and our taxes keep increasing. Yet our elected officials voice little opposition to development projects that produce low-paying jobs, generate little tax revenue, and strain our resources. But this can change. If elected, I will advocate for corporate office projects and light industrial development that will have the least negative impact on our community, but provide the greatest return. I just have the 30-second mark, so I will wrap this up by saying that if I have the support of the voters in the upcoming elections, I will diligently work to raise city revenue, fully fund the Board of Education budget, and get the Common Council thinking about the right development. I take the responsibility of representing my community very seriously, and as a lifetime Norwalk resident, I've worked hard to gain the trust and respect of my community, and if elected, I plan to retain that trust and respect. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cuddy. Ms. Mann?
Is this okay? No.
You gotta
Yes?
get closer, right?
Yeah, you're right on.
Okay. Yes?
Yeah.
Good evening, and thank you, League of Women Voters, for hosting this event. I'd like to begin by stating that I'm just serving on the council. I consider it a privilege. It's not a job that I take for granted. I work hard and I prepare. I read my council packet, all the backup material included, including all the information from redevelopment.
Ms. Mann, put your mic down to the mic a little bit more.
You gotta get
Some signals in the back.
Closer?
It's closer.
Okay.
Closer and louder.
more.
Up? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyway, back. I read all the information, including from redevelopment, CDBG, CAPER, everything. That's a lot of stuff. I make notes in the margins, and when I have questions, I seek the answers. I do the same for the 4 committees that I serve on. I always arrive with the packet in tow, also thoroughly scrutinized. For being a responsible council person, it takes more than reading and attending meetings. It takes listening. In the 10 months that I've been on the council, I've learned from my colleagues that I serve on the council with. I've spoken to council members from both parties, staff, and residents. What we all want is to put our philosophical differences behind us and to move Norwalk forward. We've done a lot of good work on the council. On the Personnel Committee, we have changed the health benefit plan design, and through negotiations, we have saved $1.1 million. Our changes in the pension plans are projected to reduce the city's annual required contribution by $8,430,000 over the next 10 years. We're moving ahead with the renovations at Narrowmake and Rowing schools. We fully funded the BOE as requested, spent $750,000 in technology upgrades. I want to keep Norwalk affordable for families, our schools safe, our children challenged in the classroom by teachers that are engaged and enthusiastic. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mann. Ms. Maggio?
Again, I would like to thank the League of Women Voters for having us here this evening so that everyone may get to meet us firsthand. I am a current member of the Common Council, and I have served on the Public Works Committee, Personnel. I am Chair of Health, Welfare, and Public Safety, and I also am on Recreation and Parks. I decided to do this because I am a lifelong East Norwalk resident. My most precious assets are my 4 children that I'm putting through the Norwalk public school system. My husband is a firefighter for the city of Norwalk, and my business is here. So if anyone has an interest in Norwalk, it would be me. I have worked for the past 2 years with both sides of the aisle. I believe that I have gotten along with all of the members of the Common Council. We have made some significant progress in fully funding the Board of Education, implementing the Common Core, which I think is going to increase the test scores across the board. We worked together and started the single stream recycling, which I think is probably the most amazing thing that's happened. And I don't know, I keep on going back to that, but it's a fun thing for the family and great for our city. There have been times on city council where decisions have been overwhelming, but with working with everyone together and getting advice from senior council members, it's become easier. I'm choosing to run again because the first 2 years was a complete learning experience, and would like to have an opportunity to actually put to use some of the things I learned. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Maggio. Mr. Carty, you have 2 more minutes.
I'm going to use my closing statement to discuss my qualifications and provide some background information on myself. I'm married 11 years to my beautiful wife Naomi, and we have 2 children, Sophia and John, who attend Daramac Elementary School. In my professional career, I'm the owner of a construction and property management business here in Norwalk. As a business owner for over 20 years, my professional career has allowed me to gain many ideal qualifications to serve our city. I work with large budgets, have product group approval, has taught me how to be a successful builder and have been an effective communicator. I believe that these skills have provided me with the tools I need to be a positive contributor to the Common Council. Being a father and husband, I've learned how to be respectful and patient, knowing that a calm disposition and a listening ear are major character necessities for good leaders. Through my experiences and a clear understanding of council duties, I will be prepared on day 1 to elect. There is one more issue I would like to speak on that I believe if resolved will greatly benefit Norwalk. This issue being political party conflict. I've sat on the sidelines far too long and watched the right choices for Norwalk be delayed were not made at all, solely for the reason that political parties are not allowing themselves to agree. This problem has started a chain of events that is affecting our development choices, budget spending, and our forward progress. If elected, I will diligently work to diffuse personal conflicts, mend relationships, and get Norwalk back on track. And if I do not have the support of the voters on election day, I ask all the candidates, if elected, please learn how to work together and to remember that we are Norwalkers. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Carty. Ms. Mann.
I want to continue to serve the Common Council. I've served Norwalk in a lot of ways over the years, but this has been the best experience yet. I believe that my service to the community speaks for itself, my dedication to volunteering, whether it be through my direct service, such as mentoring my young friend for 12 years through the mentoring program, or through my work on the boards of the United Way and Lifelong. I've been appointed to 2 commissions and the Parking Authority for the City of Norwalk. For 2 years, I served as president of the East Norwalk Improvement Association, which oversees the operations of the East Norwalk Library. My career choices in Norwalk have involved working with seniors and the disabled. For 2 years, I was project director for the Retired Senior Volunteer Program in Southwestern Connecticut. Most recently, I was manager of direct services for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society of Southwestern Connecticut. I hope that if I'm elected, I'm fortunate enough to continue the work that this council has begun. With Common Core, our schools will have technology, books, and perhaps staffing, all that will need to be funded. Our police and fire departments are in good shape. We need to support them. Commercial blight ordinance should be adopted. Our historical buildings must be preserved. Our AAA bond rating must not be jeopardized. It must be maintained. Development should be encouraged. However, all stakeholders should be brought to the table. Wall Street has so much potential. Many have been waiting so long to see some movement in that area. It would be nice to see shovels in the ground sooner rather than later. As our population ages, we need to ensure that senior services continue to be maintained and, if necessary, enhanced. The charter only allows the council so much power, so candidates can't promise the moon. I can just promise to be the best council person I can by being responsive and reasonable. In conclusion, there's a lot of work that needs to be done and a lot of opportunity for growth in Millwall. I would like the opportunity to be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mack. Ms. Maggio.
Thank you. I will take this time to tell you a little bit more about myself, for those of you who don't know me. I'm a member of St. Thomas the Apostle Parish. I am part of the Columbus Magnet PTA. I am a member of the Marvin Beach Association. I'm the child of Michael and Peggy McGee. I have been here for 40-something years. I am sometimes too sentimental, but I think that happens with females in politics, and I would counter someone who is maybe a little too cynical while working together on a project. I have enjoyed working on the council, meeting new people, and learning new things, and I would appreciate your vote on November 5th. And again, my name is Michelle Maggio. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Maggio. And